Good morning, everybody. Happy, move my camera here. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're going to go jump right into it. Let's see. Again, I upload all of these to a new YouTube channel of mine. If anybody wants to look that up, it's at youtube.com/ at Coach Jake Dixon, the at symbol, at Coach Jake Dixon. So today's question is, when do you feel most like yourself? Oops. When do you feel most like yourself? I want to know your answer. Drop it in the comments. When do you feel most like yourself? I think for me, this speaks greatly to something that I am very passionate about. I teach on a lot in the trainings and different conferences that I go to speak. And that's this whole strength zone versus comfort zone concept. We hear a lot that success lives outside your comfort zone. And I understand we got to push ourselves. I understand, if I'm splicing hairs a little bit, but I actually take a stance against that. I'm all about living and expanding our strength zone. And I make this whole argument and presentation of the difference between the two and why I think your definition of success, first of all, what does success mean to you, can be and should be achieved by expanding your strength zone. And there's a whole formula to that, rather than telling ourselves or convincing ourselves we have to wake up every single day doing things that that are uncomfortable or that we dread doing, or maybe are outside of the norm of what our natural talents and abilities and strengths really are. So it's this whole thing. So part of my answer to this question is, when do I feel like I'm most like myself? It's when I'm operating in my strength zone. Because when you understand that concept, it begins to make a heck of a lot of sense. It's when I'm unapologetically, obsessively passionate, working with an individual or group of individuals to make them see things that maybe they're not seeing, to uncover their blind spots that will lead them to a better version of themselves, to raise their level of leadership and influence, to identify what are their goals, what are those self-sabotaging habits that are currently preventing them from pursuing those goals, what fears, obstacles, roadblocks do we need to overcome, what motivates them, what drives them to do what they do with purpose every single day, otherwise known as the big why. Anything in that realm is 100% my jam. Outside of that, which is a lot of what I do as well, I love to create. I love to create opportunities for others and pathways of opportunity. I love to create content, workbooks, books. Heck, I'm right here next to my book, published it last year. Courses, training outlines. I love creating things like that. I think I'm definitely feeling most like myself in my strength zone when I'm doing those things. So as far as work is concerned, that's really it. Coaching, consulting, creating, teaching, anything in that realm is definitely when I feel like I'm most like myself in the work environment. Obviously, home is a whole different thing, and just who I am. Some of you hopefully like me. Some of you probably don't care for me. It's all good either way. I'm just going to keep being me. And as I said before, be unapologetically, obsessively passionate about serving my mission towards my vision and taking as many people with me along the way as I can. And I'll leave you with this. I'm often reminded, including yesterday, that in a book, it's called Halftime. It's a good book. One of the quotes that stood out to me the most in the book called Halftime is he said something to the effect of, if the first half of your life was a quest for success, meaning you're achieving, it's money, it's prestige, it's status, it's material things, success meaning what's in it for me, how can I win, and advance my own self, my own agenda towards my own goals. We all do that. That's good. That's not bad. But he said, if the first half of your life was a quest for success, then make the second half of your life a quest for significance. And first half is not defined by an age. That's the beautiful part. It's actually a decision. It's when I move out of success, which is more about me, into significance, which is now more about helping other people achieve their versions of success and being that multiplier and leader in other people's lives. So that is when I really feel like I'm most myself, is when I'm living in my strength zone, living on purpose, helping other people achieve greatness, see more in themselves than they currently see, and by doing so, it's the Zig Ziglar thing that if you help enough people get what they want, you'll have everything in life that you want. So I'll leave it there, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your week. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please do not hesitate to reach out. I want to be a resource to all of you. But in the meantime, when do you feel most like yourself? Leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear it.